How do you find your feminine energy? The truth is that you don't, because you already have it in you and it's so beautiful. Today I want to explore with you how to access your feminine energy so you can begin to use it to heal yourself and set standards and values and feel deep self-respect. So everything in your life begins to fall together because you're doing it from your divinity and from that feminine energy that has been longing to be heard. And as a recovered hypermasculine, I can tell you that it is an amazing, beautiful experience to start to access your divine feminine. So I'm looking at my notes because I have lots of them and I want to be real. Accessing your divine feminine isn't a one-day thing. It's not even a 2-week thing. You'll start to access it and then you'll fall back into the hypermasculine. And that's because we're raised in hypermasculine society and we're used to those behaviors and those ways of acting. So give yourself grace and patience as you do this. So the first one is acknowledging your inner power. Yes, you have inner power. You know it. You've always known it. And whether through conditioning, religion, just society, you have minimized it, it's time to begin to honor it for yourself because that's where you feel that energy rise up in you of the divine feminine energy. It's already there. It just starts to get unburied from all the, frankly, BS that's been there for a long time. Then it's a matter of practicing self-love. I know this is a word that's out there or a phrase that's out there. Everyone's using it, but it's more about trusting your inner wisdom. I also have heard it called inner knowing, which I really, really like because as a child, I knew things. I saw things. I know you do too, that allow you to kind of see past the masking that a lot of us put on or adults put on at the time. And I was taught to not trust that. But now I have regained that trust and I've accessed it in a way that allows me to feel safe in my body. And part of that is honoring your own intuition, inner knowing, and your emotions. If you're feeling something, you're feeling the vibe, follow it. Like, honor it. It doesn't mean you have to share it, it doesn't mean you have to speak about it. You can just have that divine pause and decide for yourself, do I want to be in this situation? Do I want to leave? Do I need to say anything? Then you'll start to notice a shift in how you are treated, how you treat other people, and of course, how you've been treating yourself. The next one is embracing that intuition, that inner knowing, that gut feeling is really your intuition that's screaming at you. Sometimes you might feel it like your gut twisting in a knot. That's when you stop and check in with yourself. I know stopping and taking time to do anything that what's on a goals list or schedule or priority for the day feels almost like you're dishonoring the goals and priorities, but really what you're doing is taking that time to see, is this right for me? Because the more you align what's right for you, because you, my love, are the only one that matters because you are living your life and no one else is, you will start to feel aligned and feel good and safe in your body. Those knots will stop happening. And again, I'm speaking from someone who lived their life for years with their stomach in knots and having gastrointestinal pain and issues because I was not trusting my intuition. The next one is connecting with your emotions. It doesn't mean that you have to spit out and share with everyone your emotions. It means just connecting. Am I feeling safe? Am I feeling valued? Am I feeling good? Or am I feeling nervous and anxious and weird or awkward? Why? And then stop and figure out, how do I make myself feel safe in this space? Or do I need to leave? Again, there's so many moments where you can choose how you're engaging with life. There's no you have to, other than I hope you feel like you have to find that self-love and acceptance. um, then there's nurture and create. So I'm sitting in my art studio, and with all honesty, I had my focus on a very lovely and successful business for years, but it took away this kind of creativity. That's the painting I'm working on right now. And that was something that I had wanted and desired since a child, was to just paint. It feels like meditation. It feels so whole and healing. So maybe yours is baking bread. Maybe yours is sewing something. And I'm not trying to stick to like gender ones. So if it's building or doing, landscaping or mowing the lawn, great. But just know for yourself what that is and what brings you that place of being able to cultivate and honor your own emotions. Then there's this beautiful thing that I love. So, sensuality can be so misconstrued in our male, masculine dominated world where sensual seems sexual, and they're totally different. Sensual is that beauty in you that you feel your body. It feels almost like liquid of, you desire yourself because, again, you are you. You are the only one living your life. And feeling sensuality like self massage allows you to be in touch with that inner divinity, because you can go along each body part and say, I love you, arms. Thank you so much for letting me hug other people and lift my groceries and carry my cat around. Whatever it is that your arms do that you feel grateful. Or thank you, hands. I can lift a fork and feed myself. Thank you, breasts, if you have a child that are nurturing this baby, or that will hopefully nurture a baby one day, if that's your desire. Thank you for just being beautiful, for being part of my hormone system. Those are all things that you can honor in your body and love yourself and cultivate in sensuality. It was a suggestion of one of my mentors to try yoni steaming, and I feel like almost shy sharing it with you guys, but you can look it up. It is a actually really lovely practice. I felt so awkward the first time I did it, but like, wow, it felt so nourishing and so beautiful. So I do recommend that if you are cultivating sensuality, honoring that you have a labia and a vagina and that you want them to feel good is so, mwah, I can't even describe it better than that. So the next is embodying softness and recovery. Again, hypermasculine, we're go, 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 go. We're trying to achieve. We're going to the gym because we set a goal for a certain whatever it is, and we're not stopping to rest and feel in our body, ooh, my muscles are aching, my hips hurt. Um, I didn't sleep enough last night because I was up worrying in my masculine brain. What am I doing? What am I doing? And being okay, telling yourself, this will make me feel safe. This will bring me back into my body to take a nap, to rest, to sit and stare at a wall for a while, because for God's sakes, give your brain a rest. Let your heart take over for a while. It'll feel really good. I promise. Again, speaking from a recovered hypermasculine energy woman, being in your divine feminine feels so good and so aligned. The last is prioritizing nature, connection with nature, grounding in nature. And this is for everyone, men and women. We clearly have a misaligned feeling with nature. It is so healing. The trees actually have effervescent chemicals that they release along with oxygen, and they're healing and nurturing. And even the Japanese people take it to forest bathing because they know the beauty of what these trees are offering to us. Going out into nature and just taking time to sit on the ground. There's so much research about grounding and earthing and what it means for our bodies, especially in our modern society where we're constantly on screens and devices, and there's no shame. The last thing I want you to find on this channel is any shame for what we're stuck in or what we haven't done yet, because that's not what we're about. But being able to go and sit on the ground, take a beautiful picnic blanket, whatever it is that you need, and just let the earth nourish your body. I use a grounding mat on my bed. I sleep so deeply and have crazy fun dreams. I love it so much. So if that's something you want to vibe with, great. If not, great. You can sit on the ground. But I just think being in nature and then honoring like the trees that give oxygen, the plants that are growing to hold the soil together, just knowing that these things are all part of the life support that we have and that surrounds us. So, if you're looking to have or acquire divine feminine energy, you can stop right now because you already have it. It's beautiful. It's so delicious and yummy and good and fulfilling and self sustaining that as you begin to access it, as you begin to unbury it, you'll start to feel that inner safety and self trust that you've been longing for a long time. I'm here for you on this journey. Every day, something new blooms, and I'll see you next time.